Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Katie, and I'm new to YouTube, but I really wanted to make this video, and this is kind of why I'm starting a new page because I was on YouTube before with my cousins and my sisters making videos, but I kind of stopped. But I came back, and it's really because of the whole Freddie E thing. I saw this video this morning that brought tears to my eyes. It was really something that you kind of think, and you're like, wow, that really is how life is, and it's true, like what the guy was saying in the video, and I give him all props because he had all the guts to cry in the video, and not a lot of people have the guts to cry in a YouTube video, especially because they're afraid of what people are gonna think. And it's true, like when you ask somebody how was your day, they're usually like, oh, it's good. Like I know because I do it. And even if my day was like probably the worst day ever, I'll probably be like, yeah, it was good, just so that people don't think I'm weak, and so that people don't start asking, oh well, what's wrong, and then I break down. And I don't like breaking down. Like I don't. I rather do it on my own time. But I want to let people know, like, whenever you feel like no one's there for you, and like the world is just filled of no one who wants to listen and no one who cares, there is people who care out here, and there is people who are willing to listen and ask you and like who are willing to talk to you whether you know them or not. Like he said in the video that I saw, he said, go speak to somebody you don't know, go talk to somebody on the streets, go, like, don't talk to like someone who but like, just talk to somebody, because regardless how it is, someone's always going to listen, whether it's someone on the streets who maybe doesn't go through what you going through in life. Someone's gonna listen. Whether you're just sitting in a park and you see someone on the bench, you'll be like, hey, can I talk to you real quick? Say something, like just start talking. Maybe they'll leave, maybe they won't. Talk to the air. I mean, God's always here. You could always go to church and talk to God. He answers in his own way, and he sends you signs. He's not always going to respond to you through voice, but if you ask him for help, he will send you. I mean, in a way you don't notice, but he will send you somebody. And it's like you'll realize it, because when you think everything is going to get to the point where you're just like, oh well, I don't want to live anymore, you'll notice God will send you a sign, like it's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. And to everybody criticizing Honey Cocaine, you can't blame her either. I mean, sometimes people don't know when to, like, I don't know, take things serious. She thought he was joking, and at the end of the day, she learned he wasn't, and it's not her fault. You can't blame somebody because somebody else decided to take their life. You really can't. It's not something that, it's what's going on in their head. She wasn't in his head at the moment, and it's sad. It really is sad. And I'm saying this because I lost a sister too, and it's something that it affects you regardless how you do it. It's gonna affect you, and it's sad because you sit there and you wonder, well, what could I have done to help? What could I say? Like, sometimes we don't think before we act, and I'm sorry, but I notice a lot of people be like, boys can't cry because it makes them a Drake type of person. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make you anything like Drake. Drake is himself. Be yourself. If you want to cry, cry. By all means, break down. I mean, if they don't accept you, if your boys don't want to accept you because you're crying, then they aren't your boys, because your real boys will understand you're going through pain, and you're going to break down. Shit happens in life, and there's no turning back. I mean, you can't change the past, but you can't fix the future. And if you help somebody who's going through something in life, you might just be able to save a life. And there's a lot you can do to save a life. Just talk to somebody. Listen to what they gotta say. Whether you like them or not, people go through shit in life, and it's pain. It's something everybody goes through. Let somebody open up to you, regardless if you don't know them. Talk to them. Be like, oh, someone you've never really felt the need to listen to before. Like, you find nothing in common with them. Maybe they're going through something in life and they just wanted somebody to talk to, and you're here blowing them off because you think you're too cool for them. Come on, people. We live in a society where people just think they're too cool for everybody nowadays. Please, Facebook, Twitter, and all that thing, those followers, half them people don't know you, and they really don't give a fuck about you either. Think about the people who really need you in life. Really think about it, because at the end of the day, what you're doing can hurt somebody. What you're doing can hurt. blasting people on Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is you are doing. It's like, come on, people. Let's grow up. Let's start changing the world for the better, because we're not setting examples on nobody younger than us. Our generation's all fucked up, and everybody knows that already. Everybody knows that. The people who are older than us look at us like we're fools. We got no future to us. Shit, when it comes to our time, when it comes to when our age is choosing presidents, hell, they didn't want us to vote because we don't know shit about politicians. We don't know shit about political nothing issues. We don't know nothing. We don't. We act like we know everything though. Real talk. Like, I'm not even... It makes me mad because I'm always on Facebook and I see so much shit. Like, the word thirst is overused. I'm sorry, it's overused. It is. And the fact that I see girls and guys, it's like, come on, you see girls on Facebook putting up pictures and you're there, like, you're like, come on. What if your father saw this? What if your mother saw this? What if someone who knows your parents saw this and showed it? You know how embarrassing that is to your parents? You know how embarrassing that is? Because then people are looking at them like, oh, well, we didn't raise this girl right. They didn't raise that girl right. And then what are you doing? You're not making yourself look any better. You're not at all. Like, it don't work that way. And I'm sorry to say, but boys, I have your back sometimes because I understand you guys have hormones, but so do girls. And the way y'all treat girls, oh, she's a hoe, she's a slut, she's a trick, like, come on, please, guys, have more respect. Y'all boys. You guys are boys. A man will never call a girl a bitch. And pussy isn't everything. I am sorry. It is not everything. There is better shit in life. There is better shit in life, people. Take a moment to think about all this shit. A real good moment to think about all this shit. And reflect back on your life. Reflect back on your life. I was in church on Sunday, and my priest said, I hope to God that we can change the world. Those weren't his exact words, but that's basically what he said. Change the world for the better, because we all do the same thing. What's the point of going to confession if you're just going to go back and do the same shit again? Sometimes I'm in church and I'm like, what the fuck am I here for? Like, I don't understand what they're saying. But when you really sit and listen, everything they say in there, you can relate to it. You can. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that religious. But when you go and you listen and you can relate to it, you're like, oh, well, I guess there is a God because he knows what I'm going through in life. Don't think taking your life is gonna be the easiest way out. It's not. Because you know how many people you're gonna leave in pain? That shit hurts. And I know because I lost a sister to that. That shit really hurts. Think about what you're doing before you do it. And think about the people you're hurting. That shit, it's never worth it. It's never. A girl isn't worth it and a boy damn well isn't worth it. Matter of fact, if you ever think someone's worth it, think back. Like, why were they worth it? Huh? If they left you, they obviously weren't. They didn't see the value in you. Find the value in yourself and go do something with yourself. They don't think you're worth it. Go out, do something else, better your life, and show them that they weren't worth your life. And my prayers go out to Freddie E's family. But on a serious note, we can't blame Honey Cocaine. But Honey Cocaine, you could have done something. I'm sorry, boo boo. You could have done something. Love and prayer go out to Freddie E. Peace.